Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. You know that I go here. Go Return of the Mac once again. Oh my god. Alexa, stop. Boom. How are we doing all? Joel here, back with another unboxing video, and that song was a bit of a clue because if you remember way back when I bought What's in This Box and I forgot to get What's in This Box, so it wouldn't work. You'll never guess what it is. I mean, if you look like what, down there, down there, just down there, just Philips Hue unboxing. Finally, see, I can read. Yeah, finally I got the bridge to the Philips Hue. Now I didn't get it because I was a bit tight on the old cashish, so couldn't get it for quite some time. But you know, been working hard recently, so bought it. I mean, it's £50 on its own. It's not like it's cheap. Do you know what I mean? You buy like a 30 quid bulb and then you need a £50 bridge. But anyway, without further ado, let's get straight back into the Philips Hue light bulb. And then we can get straight into the bridge box and then install them. Finally! And my room will be automated like it should have been many months ago. Okay, we are in. Put them there. So, this lovely pre-opened box is the Philips Hue bulb. And it's the white ambience bulb. And it has like up to bright white down to like a summer morning glow. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set Alexa. Okay, she didn't hear it. I'm going to set the Amazon Echo up to when it wakes me up in the morning, because you can now do if that then this statements, which I will talk a bit about maybe later when I set it up. You can now do if that then this statements with Alexa, which means if, for example, the alarm goes off on Alexa, then turn on my light bulb. So yeah, I'm going to get into that. I'm going to set something like that up. But to do that, we needed this, the Philips Hue bridge. Essentially, this is the connection between your router and the bulb. You can get some bulbs like the LIFX bulbs, which have like a built-in system in the, or it's basically an on-off switch in the bulb itself already, which can connect over Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, and you don't need a bridge command. The benefit of having a bridge command, you have a centralized brain where you can perform a lot more activities. The negatives, you're going to spend more money. Hopefully it should be higher quality. I mean, I've invested in it now. I could have sent this back, and I contacted Amazon and said I wanted to send it back because I didn't realize you needed this, and they said that was absolutely fine. Here's your receipt, go send it back. And I just never did because I never really wanted to. I actually did want it, and when I leave here and I move somewhere else or whatever, I'm going to take it with me. This bulb should last for like millions of years. So it's equivalent to 806 lumens, and it can go from a 2200 to 6500 Kelvin. So if you want a bit of knowledge on that, it's about, well, the surface of the sun is 5800 Kelvin, and that's got a slight orange tinge to it, right? Slight yellow tinge. So that means it's hotter than that, which means it's more white. If anyone does physics like me, you're cringing. I'm sorry, but that's the best way I can explain it. Well, I mean, if you really want to know Wien's law, blah blah blah. Yes, yeah. Look up Wien's law, spectrum of a black body. Ah, yes, brain. Right, so let's get into this and have a look at what we're dealing with. Okay, so it's quite small actually. It's about the same size as an Apple Airport Express, and there it is. That is the Philips Hue bridge. So when this gets connected in, you can either go via LAN to your router. I actually might do that because I have a lot of things plugged in this room and I'm running out of power sockets. So the fact that I can locate this in the hallway with the router is a huge benefit. So I might do that. It might require it, but I don't think it does. I think you can go Wi-Fi with it. Well, it'll have to do Wi-Fi, won't it? Because it needs to talk to the bulbs. So it'll have that. It'll have that ability built in. A really ugly looking plug. Really ugly. Like, this thing belongs in my nan's house, powering her answering machine tape recorder thing. Look at it. It's so big and ugly and static. Removable socket for different parts of the world. Makes it easy for manufacture process, I guess. Quite nice. They've provided an Ethernet cable. I do have a few anyway, but it's nice that they do that. It's just a Cat5 cable. Simple cable, standard. And that's that. Couple of destruction manuals. And that's that. So, let's get it plugged in. It's quite hot. Get some grease off it. Any greasy fingerprints that you can heat on the glass at a faster rate than which the glass is supposed to heat up, and that can cause cracks, and that's what causes bulbs to explode. But it shouldn't do, because I'm pretty sure these are LED, so it should be fine. It is the easiest thing in the world to install. Ta-da! I mean, it does look a lot different. It probably doesn't on the camera, but it is a lot. It's a completely different type of glow and light. Now all that's left to do is to plug in the bridge. So let's go do that. Okay, and it's probably just a hold it down type of situation to turn it on, I assume. You see the problem? Because I unplugged that thing, I've not put it in properly, so the power cord is not on. So, jobs are good on. Cool. 3 blue lights, looks good to me. Okay, so now we're going to need the app. For that, I'm going to need my phone, which is currently plugged into this. Okay, so I'm going to go straight into the App Store and search for Philips Hue. Download the app. It should only take a couple of seconds, hopefully. So hopefully I've done everything I need to do. No Hue bridge found. Right, so what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to go press the button again. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm wondering, because it's in the hallway, whether the bridge isn't being picked up. So I'm going to have to take the phone into the hallway and check, which means I'm going to have to stop recording my screen. The only thing I can think that reason why it's not working is because I'm connected to the Osmo. So I'm going to deconnect to the Osmo, disconnect from the Osmo, and I'm going to be connected to the same Wi-Fi. Now that might be the reason why. One Hue bridge found. Okay. Note to anyone out there who's going to do one of these, make sure that you are connected to the same Wi-Fi, or just not the Wi-Fi of a DJI Osmo, because that means it doesn't work, which makes total sense. But I thought the bridge itself would be emitting the Wi-Fi, but it seems like it's acting as a gate. That's probably the wrong technical term, but I'm assuming it takes up an IP address that your router can give out, and then when you tell the phone to search for it, it goes onto the Wi-Fi that you're connected to, and it searches through for a unique identifier that tells it I'm a bridge. You find it, you click set up, and you follow these instructions. Press the push link button on the Hue to, oh my god. Ugh. I pressed it. Okay, so I agree. Update. Okay, now I guess we just got to wait for this to install, and then I'll update you where we're up to. Okay, tap the plus button to start adding lights. To find new lights, make sure the lights are powered on, then tap search below. Okay, search. Awesome. So we'll rename that bedroom. Cool. So I think that's all. So I guess I just click next now. Tap the plus button to create your first room. Okay, so this is bedroom. So room type is a bedroom. Oh, yeah, bedroom lights is in there. Okay, so I'm guessing this is a lot. You know, when you've got many lights in different rooms, you might have 2 or 3 lights in your bedroom. You might have lights in your living room and upstairs. You could have the whole house essentially. So I guess it's good to make sure that's all organized beforehand, and that's pretty much everything. So let's set a wake up time tomorrow morning. On every weekday. We'll fade in for 10 minutes. And we want to wake up in the bedroom. Cool, let's do that. So that's our wake up. Wow, this is really cool. Okay, so you can make the home and away setting. You can make it location aware, so you can automatically trigger coming home and leaving home based on your location. And I always have my blinds shut, so my room's always pretty dark, so that'll actually make this really interesting and cool. So I'm going to create my Philips Hue account, and then I'm going to set that up real quick. Great, so here we go. We're setting up the location aware now. So when we come home, we want to turn on bedroom. We want bedroom to be... Should we have it dimmed? Should we have it night light? Right, let's have it bright. And leaving home, we want the bedroom to turn off. Super. So that should be everything. Now what's left to do is actually play with the light itself right now. How do we now play with bedroom of the light? Ah, okay, so it's a slider scale. That's cool. Okay, so that's maximum brightness right there. And then hopefully you'll be able to see this difference in contrast now. And then this, I'm going to scale it right down. And I've just got the light on here. Now I'm just going to show you the brightness of the light itself and how we can change it. So remembering that I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi at home, so I'm doing this completely through remotely, just as if I would if I was not here at all. So turning the dimmer switch right down. You can see it takes a bit of time, it lags, and then turning the dimmer switch on full power. Cool, and there we go. Now if I connect to the Wi-Fi in the home, like so, it's a lot more responsive. So it gives me that sliding scale as and when I do it. So it's kind of like telling it directly, and you can see that's really obvious. But that's so cool. Okay, so I just realized that I've actually lost my screen recording capture, so because I can't be bothered doing all that again. Carry on. Okay, so now what we need to do is connect it to Alexa. And I'm sorry that I lost that footage, but can't help these things sometimes.
No
Gremlins.
need to apologize.
Did you hear that? She just said no need to apologize. Right, okay, so here's Return of the Mac that I was playing earlier. Okay, so now we can try and set it up. Now, how do we do this? Alexa found one smart home device. Okay.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Okay, so press the button located. Oh my god, the amount of times I'm going to press the button. Yay, there we go. Found it. So you're going to press the button before you discover it. You then, well, it's already connected actually. It's done it already. That was the easiest thing I've ever done. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add this. I'm going to call it lights. And I'm going to create another group. I'm going to call it everything. I'm going to add everything to that. So now if I say, Alexa, turn off the lights.
Okay.
Alexa, turn the lights on.
Okay.
That's crazy. Okay, so here is the speakers down here and the light. You'll just have to hopefully see the ambient light turn off. Alexa, turn off everything. And there we go. Alexa, turn everything on. Ta-da! So there we go, guys. Home automation is, well, stage 2 is complete. And we've now got the Philips Hue bridge plugged in. The Amazon Echo Dot is controlling that as well as my speakers now. So we are well on our way to a full life of automation, and I cannot wait. The future is literally here. The inner me, the inner 12-year-old, 13-year-old me is loving life right now. He's buzzing. That's all I've got for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to press that subscribe button down there. And also, don't forget to hit that little bell button and then take the little box and then press save. Thanks. Bell me, bro. Until next time. Peace.